What's up everyone? Nick Arapoulos here. On this video today I want to talk about something that's very important and what has been a big factor to my success in whatever I'm doing. And that is becoming a student. Just a constant student. Because what you'll come to understand is there's so much to learn out there, there's so much to grasp, and one thing that you'll come to understand is that when you think you have it all figured out, that's when you are at your weakest point. And to illustrate this, as many of you know, I was a baseball player throughout my whole life. I played all the way through college. And baseball is a very humbling sport. It's been a big contributor to my business life. It's taught me a lot of lessons, and one of the biggest lessons is to be a student and always to be growing and always to be learning and never to think that you have it all figured out, because I was a hitter. I played center field, and obviously I was a hitter. I wasn't a pitcher. And in baseball, as a hitter, if you are succeeding 30% of the time, you are among the best in the game, which is crazy, right? If you have those kind of odds, or you have those kind of numbers in anything else in life, you're probably not doing that well. But in terms of baseball, that's when you're one of the best, when you have a 30% success rate. Okay, so in hitting, you'd go. It was a very interesting process, because there'd be times when you'd be doing very well, and there'd be times when you'd be doing very bad, and it was all about keeping that good mindset, regardless of where you were, not to get too high, not to get too low. And there'd be times when I would be very hot and I would be hitting the ball incredibly well, and I would think to myself that, oh, this isn't that hard. It's pretty easy. Everything is going smooth here. I'm the best. I mean, that's honestly what I felt like sometimes. When you were on a hot streak like that, that's what it felt like. But the instant I thought I had it all figured out, and I didn't go take BP, or excuse me, batting practice between games, or I just thought I had it all figured out. That's the time when the next game would come, and I would go 0 for 4 with a couple strikeouts. And that's a very humbling sport, like I just said. But there's a lesson in that, and that's also what I become to grips with, is always becoming a student, always learning from everything that you do. I could have just taken that and said, oh, whatever, it was baseball, but I could take that and take out the lesson of it and apply it to the rest of my life, apply it to my business, apply it to my relationships, whatever it may be. But you got to understand that you always got to be a student, you always got to be learning. You can never think that you've got it all figured out, because again, just like in my baseball story, once you think you have it all figured out, that's when you're going to fall flat on your face. So always be growing, always be learning, always boldly be going in the direction of your goals, and eventually you get there. Okay guys, so thanks for watching. We'll talk to you in the next video. Cheers.